guys, it's Jenny here, and my books came. Oh, yes, I ordered from BookOutlet again. I might have a slight problem, but yeah, so I was just chilling in the barn, and then I saw the mail lady's truck, and I was watching from outside the door, and then she was lingering. I'm like, okay, she only lingers if she has a big box to put in the mailbox. So she was there for like a minute and a half trying to fit this box into my mailbox. These boxes always fit, so she fit it in there, and then she ran away. And my brother was expecting mail too, so we both kind of raced to the mailbox. I got there first though, so and my books were there. I'm like, ha, told you. But once again, I wasn't expecting these until Monday, and it's Thursday, so BookOutlet is doing great on getting their stuff to us early, and I'm very happy about that. Okay. I only remember a couple things that I got. This box is a little bit... Woohoo! You can't even see me! Okay. I got 15 books for $47, which is a pretty darn good deal. 15 books at Barnes & Noble would be like $200. Not even kidding. So this is a very good deal. I still haven't decided what to use this for. Maybe I'll use it for I don't know, when I move. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to pick up, I didn't think I ordered that in hardcover. Okay, so the first book that I'm going to pick up is Hanging by a Thread by Sophie Littlefield. This was on clearance for 89 cents. And this is a thriller. Yes, this is a thriller. Basically it's about the town of Winston and a girl named Claire Knight, who was a city girl. She feels lucky to be moving back there a week before the festivities kick off. But the perfect town that she remembers has changed, and everyone is praying that this summer will be different from the last two. That is, this year's 4th of July festival won't see one of their own vanish without a trace, leaving no leads and no suspects. In a town where appearance means everything, how deep beneath the surface will Claire dig to uncover a murder? So this just sounds so good. I'm going to be reading this in the Halloween months. That seems like a very good time for a thriller. So yeah, that's when I'll be reading this. This was just such a good deal, I couldn't pass it up, and after I read the synopsis, I'm like, I'm game. Sorry, I just got in from the barn. I've been working out there for 3 hours. So I'm really thirsty. I'm just gonna... Okay, then I got Loud, Awake and Lost by Adele Griffin. This was 89 cents, and this is hardcover. And all of these are bargain books. Okay, so the question at the beginning of this... Ooh, did you hear a spine crack? The question in the beginning of the synopsis is, who was I just before I almost died? So, 17-year-old Ember Letherier keeps returning to 8 months after the car accident that nearly claimed her life. Her body holds more questions than answers. Basically, she has amnesia after this car accident. That's what I'm gathering from this. Ooh, hey, I don't have a green book. Hey, I like this. I'm running into a problem again. I have 2.5 shelves here, and I don't have any more room. I'm gonna have to start stacking these on my floor again. Okay, so both of these were only 89 cents in the clearance aisle. I was so happy to find these for 89 cents. Oh, this is so cute. Okay, I had to pick this up. It's a children's book, I'm pretty sure. Being the animal lover that I am, I had to pick this up. It is called Every Living Thing by Cynthia Rylant. And this is about 12 deeply moving stories from where each captures the moment when someone's life changes by an animal. Like, how an animal changes somebody's life. Like, and it was so cute. I love the cover, and I'm such a big animal lover, so I had to pick it up. This was $2.69. It's really short, and it was $2. So, I mean, that's a lot for the size of this book, but it's so cute. This will take me no time at all to read. I see hermit crabs and robins and coyotes and cows and turtles and squirrels and cats and parrots and dogs and fish and pigs and kittens. I love this cover. It's so cute. I'm gonna put that on display. And plus it's such a little book. It's like tiny, like it's small. Okay. Ooh, this is cute. I got the last copy of this book. Which, yes, it's a little bit ink blotched, but I'm not gonna take that sticker off. This is a little bit scratch and dent, but that's okay because it says I got the last copy. So then I picked up Althea and Oliver by Christina Moracho, and this is the caption on it says Althea can't stop falling in love, Oliver can't stop falling asleep. Basically, I remember the synopsis for this. Basically, this is about guy and girl best friends, Althea and Oliver. Althea starts falling for Oliver, and I don't think he reciprocates the feelings. Let's see. They've been best friends since they were 6. So she's like the fist-fighting instigator, and he's the peacemaker. So she's like an artistic, and he's scientific. Oh, Althea, she wanted something more than just best friendship. Oliver falls asleep in class and wakes up in his bed 3 weeks later with no memory of the time that has gone by. And he can't deny anything that is seriously wrong with him. Althea apparently makes the worst decision ever, and her relationship is shattered with him. So he leaves town for a clinical sleep study in New York, resolving to repair whatever is broken in his brain, while she gets into her battered Camry and drives up the coast after him, determined to make up for what she's done. Sounds interesting. Here's the cover. It's black, and then it has the little and sign. Okay, I paid... Stop that. I paid $3.19 for this, which is very cheap. I love how yellow it is. I love the color yellow. Okay. Now I don't know what is on this next level of books, so... Ooh, pretty! Then I picked up Love in the Time of Global Warming by Francesca Lia Block. This is about a girl. This is a reimagining of the Odyssey. This is a dystopian romance about a girl named Penn who loses everything in an earthquake in Los Angeles. So she sets out in the wasteland to search for her family. She sets out in the wasteland to search for her family, her journey guided by a tattered copy of Homer's Odyssey. Soon she begins to realize her own abilities and strength as she faces false promises of safety, the clone giants who feast on humans, and a madman who wishes her dead. On her voyage, Penn learns to tell stories that reflect her strange visions while she and her fellow survivors navigate the dangers that lie in fate. So I think this is really cute. I only paid $3.19 for this one as well. New book smell. It's got a sequel, so if I like this one, then I can pick up the sequel. Okay, and then oh hey, I forgot I ordered this. This, I picked up The Museum of Intangible Things by Wendy Wonder. I have her book, The Probability of Miracles. That's actually one of the books. That's one. Okay, The Probability of Miracles by Wendy Wonder was one of the books that I ordered in my very first book outlet haul. That's so cool. Basically, this is about two best friends that are sick of their town. They pile into the town and head west, putting everything behind them. Yep, basically. And they want to move on to bigger, better things, so sounds like a cute contemporary. Oh, and I paid $3.19 for this. It seems to be like the go-to price for paperbacks on BookOutlet. Ooh, I like this cover. Then I picked up Modern Monsters by Kelly York. This is about a introvert named Vic Howard who decides to go to a party even though he doesn't want to. And then something terrible ends up happening to a girl named Callie Wheeler, and she told the police that the introvert Vic is responsible, and so suddenly the invisible kid is painfully visible on trial both with the police and angry kids at school. He becomes determined to clear his name, and he forms an alliance with Callie's best friend, Autumn Dixon. As they peel back the layers of what happened at the party, they realize that while the truth can set him free, some truths can destroy a life forever. So I'm pretty sure that this is a rape story. Sounds like it, but we will see. Oh, and then I only paid $2.19 for that one. Okay. I picked up Scarlet by Marissa Meyer. I still have not read this book. I got like 50 to 70 pages into it when I rented it from the library, but then I stopped because it went too bad. So then I just decided to pick it up even if it doesn't match the first book. I might just start it in paperback since they're all on BookOutlet in paperback. I didn't buy them all in paperback this time, I just bought this one because, yeah, so this is the sequel to Cinder. This was $5.39, so that's why I didn't pick up all of them. It's because I didn't have that much money to spend. But yes, Scarlet, I finally have it out. I'm just gonna cramp my hand. Okay. This book is called Dear Keller by Catherine Ewell. Ooh, that just gave me a flashback to To Kill a Mockingbird. This is about a killer named Kit. She takes the role as London's notorious perfect killer. The letters and cash that come to her via a secret mailbox are not a game. Choosing who to kill is not an impulse decision. Her moral nihilism and thus her murders are a way of life, the only way of life she has ever known. But when a letter appears in the mailbox that will have the power to topple Kit's convictions as perfectly as she commits her murders, she must make a decision, follow the only rule she has ever known, or challenge Rule 1 and go from there. Rule 1 is nothing is right and nothing is wrong. So this is like a psychological thriller about a serial killer who is a female, strangely enough. So this sounds like really good. Again, any thrillers I'm probably going to be reading towards fall time. So yes. Pretty sure I got mostly paperbacks. I paid $3.19 for that one. I'm gonna save those ones for last. This is such a pretty cover. I don't remember what this book is about. Contemporary. This is called Lovely, Dark, and Deep by Amy McNamara. This is about a girl named Ren who is trying to outrun the accident that killed her boyfriend and wrecked her plans to live a normal life. Instead of going to college, she goes to her father's isolated art studio. In the remote northern woods of Maine, she meets a boy who wears his own hurt like a badge, and basically they have a connection over their broken hearts. This is a very pretty cover. I paid $2.69 for this, which is a very good deal. Oh, I forgot about this book. Ah! Ooh. I love it when books have this in it. They have a cast of characters. Oh my gosh. I splurged and bought Falling Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes. Everybody raves about this book, so I just went ahead and bought it. I'm actually not 100% sure what this is about, but there's 4 more books after this. So this could be another series that I get into. I paid $4.26 for this one. So that's not that bad. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Another thriller. You'll notice that the 2 hauls ago, it was all contemporary. Then the haul after that was like half contemporary, half thriller. I don't actually remember what I got my last haul. Half contemporary, half thriller, and this one is all thriller. Well, mostly thriller. I got Amelie Anne is Dead and Gone by Kat Rosenfield. Yeah, basically it's a small town and a body is discovered. That sums it up. I paid $2.69 for this one as well. It's a pretty good sized book. It's not too big, it's not too small. Another fall read. I have a feeling I'm going to be able to whip through these books in the fall. Just saying. I forgot that I ordered this one. This is a historical thriller, so another thriller. I love this cover so much. This is Jacobi by William Ritter. This, I'm pretty sure, is a spin on Jack the Ripper. Yes. R.F. Jacobi. Yes. This has been on Detectives, Jack the Ripper. I can't wait for this. I'm not I'm not too keen on historical fiction, but if they're written like normally, then I can probably take it. Like, I tried to read Vengeance Road by Aaron Bowman, but I cannot read when they speak it properly. I can't do it. I paid $3.19 for Jacobi. Whoa. And now for the long-awaited books that I spent the most money on. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I picked up Walk Arnesto Stranger by Ray Carson. I love this cover. This is another historical fiction, fantasy kind of. It's about a girl, oh god, what's her name? Named Lee, who can sense gold. Like it's set in the gold rush and she can sense gold. And basically gold runs in her veins, so she can sense things as little as like specks and dust of gold to big nuggets, and yeah. So given that this set is set in the gold rush, she's very valuable and people would literally kill to possess her and her powers. So yes, this is what the cover looks like. You can see there's like a little indent on the side. It's obviously gold. Yes, I paid $7.49 for this. And this is a trilogy, and they have the second book on a BookOutlet. I was gonna pick it up, but then I decided not to. And then the last book in this haul is The Star Touched Queen by Roshani Chakshi. I can always say it except for when I'm on video. But this is about a girl named Maya who is cursed with a horoscope that promises a marriage of death and destruction. So yeah, she's cursed with a horoscope that promises death and destruction in her marriage, and she's in this romance with a king, and yes, just my kind of book. This kind of gives me Wrath in the Dawn vibes. I freaking love Wrath in the Dawn, so I hope that I love it just as much. I freaking love this cover too. Ooh, 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 we need to see that. It's blue and red. Pretty. And I know this has at least a sequel. I don't know if it has a third one. We shall see. So yes, this video is already... I paid $7.49 for this one as well. 15 more books, guys. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you aren't already, and don't hesitate to leave a comment down below, because once again, I always like hearing from you guys. Thanks for watching.